Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Kavar. Welcome to another episode of Adventures in Our Backyard. Today I'm going to show you a video that I made using sound effects. So the footage that I used was video clips that I took of butterflies and bumblebees that were flying around my backyard. Then I put all the clips together and picked a soundtrack and then added some sound effects that I thought were appropriate. So watch as I put together my video using sound effects and a soundtrack. I can't wait to see your video. Alright, so we know how this begins. You click the plus and then select movie. And I am going to look through the videos that I took of the butterflies and bumblebees that I saw buzzing around in the tall grass. So I'm going to select it. Pick that one. There's a few of them. There it goes. Click the check. Click the check. Click the check. There's another one. That was the dragonfly that I found that ended up not being alive. But I'm going to see how that looks in the video. There's some more. All right, and I think that's the last clip. So there it is, all lined up. And you notice the transitions are there. And the first clip looks like it's 14 seconds long. So I am going to take out the audio out of there. So I'm going to just lower the volume just like we did in all the other videos. Just select the video and then slide the volume down to 0. Take a look at this. This is the clip that I took of this dragonfly that I thought was alive, but then I picked it up and it was not alive. I don't know if I'm going to use that, but I'll leave it in there for now. So the reason why I'm muting all of the clips is because you can kind of hear cars driving by and lots of background noise that I don't want. And today we're going to be focusing on adding some sound effects. So I really want you to hear the sound effects that I put in. All right, so everything is muted. And next we are going to put some soundtrack in there. Or no. We go to audio. I'll pick a soundtrack. We've done this before. We have pop music, playful. So I'm going to scroll through and find something that might sound good. We have Nothing's Funner Than Summer. Sometimes I see the titles and that's what grabs my eye. Sometimes I go with one of my favorites. Let's try the sunroom. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that would go with some fluttering butterflies? Sentimental, but that's kind of quieter. Retro. What looks good? Then there's holidays and events and then themes. So I'm gonna go scroll back up and let's see which one I picked. Let's try Gradient Glide. What do you think about that one? Not sure. How about Y? Refreshing Pint. Once you make a bunch of these videos, you'll kind of recognize the the different songs and the different soundtracks, and you'll definitely find your favorites. Let's go with that one. All right, so now you can hear the soundtrack playing, and I'm going to go back to the sound effects and take a look through the sound effects. These are really fun to look through and sample. I notice that crickets is one of the sound effects. I'm going to put that in. So I put it in just under my first clip, then I tap on the second clip, and I'm going to go with crickets too, because of course a cow mooing wouldn't go with that clip. But it might be funny if you're doing like a comedy show, then you could pick that. Look at frogs. Frogs might be okay because, oops, I put that in the wrong spot. I need to click on the clip and then click on the sound effect. There you go. So then I'm going to go to the next one. All right, oh, look at that. That was the chipmunk. Let's take a look at this again and think about it. Do I really want a dead dragonfly in the middle of my video? Does that go with the butterflies that are flying around? Maybe not. I'm just deleting that. So sometimes, you might need to change your plan. You might think something is a good clip to use, but it turns out not to go with your final product. So let's take a look through the sound effects. When you do this for your own video, you can listen to them all and maybe even plan your video around your sound effects, because that would be fun. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else that would go with the butterflies fluttering in my backyard. Maybe if there was some water, if I took some video of water, that might sound alright. I think I'm just going to stick with the crickets. So we have crickets and some frogs and more crickets, and that should bring us to the end. There it is. So here you can see that there are two layers of sound, the sound effect and the sound track. All right, so I think we're done with all of our sound. Now I'm going to do what I always do, a title page to start our video, and also the same one for our end. And you can already predict what I am going to put as my title. So remember, you tap on the T, and then you pick your font. I'm going to go with Focus this time. And I am going to type in, butterflies. Backyard. Yeah, let's go with backyard butterflies. There, that looks good. And slide all the way down to the end. And I will do thanks for watching. So tap on the T and then focus. Remember, try and keep the same font for the beginning and the end. Thanks for watching. All right. Perfect. Now, back to the beginning. And remember, we always want to watch our video all the way through, looking for any mistakes, things that don't really fit, things that we need to change. I love that crickets sound effect. It sounds so real. And the music fits the video. Now, if I thought that the soundtrack didn't fit the video, like it was too slow or too fast, like that little chipmunk. Oh, there he goes. I'm gonna try and find more animals to record. Might be hard, but I'm gonna try for my next video. Anyway, if I thought that the soundtrack didn't quite fit or wasn't appropriate for whatever reason, I could always stop and change that just by tapping on the soundtrack and deleting it and going back and picking a different one. So now it's your turn to make a video. What's your plan? Are you going to look through the sound effects and pick out your favorite ones and then find things to record or take pictures of to match the sound effects? You could do that. Or you could do it the other way, where you take your videos first and then find sound effects to go with it. It's your choice. I know you're going to pick the right plan and go for it. So I love my video. It's very soothing. I think people will like to watch it. So now I'm going to tap on done and label my project backyard butterflies, and then I'm going to tap the upload so that I save it to my camera roll. And it's, remember, we always go with the HD 1080, and it's going to export it to my camera roll, and from there I can share it however I want. I can share it on YouTube, or if it's a minute or so, I could put it up on Instagram, or TikTok takes videos up to a minute also. So it's up to you. I know you're going to make a great video. Good luck, and I can't wait to see them.